Hi, warm greetings to everyone. First of all, I would like to thank you all for joining this webinar. So, introducing first about myself, I'm Shivagi Goswami. Over here, I'm working as a customer support executive in Faveo. So, in today's webinar, we will be discussing about on how to manage your customer support using our Faveo Helpdesk. So, how it can enhance your customers' performance. First talking about our journey of Faveo. So, we started our journey of Faveo in 2009, and since 2015, we have been developing our product. So, Faveo is actually a ticketing tool where we have two main categories, two other products, which are the help desk product and the service desk product. So in today's webinar, we will be discussing about few of the features that are present in the help desk, which can help you to enhance your customer support. So in today's webinar, we will be discussing upon how and in which platforms you can manage your tickets. So and also what are the integrations and how you can achieve integrations and other third party apps, how you can interlink it with Favio, and which can help you to enhance your customers productivity. Another one is the workflow and the listeners, which we can use it as automations, where we can perform some automated tasks that are present in the Favio, and also automations and the auto assign functionality over here. So, a brief about Favio. So, Favio provides the businesses with a help desk system by using which they can manage their customer support. So, talking about the word Favio, Favio comes from a Latin word which means favorable, and also the Favio is an ISO and the NASCOM certified company. So first, we will like to talk about the Helpdesk product and some of the features in the Helpdesk product which you can use to enhance your customers' performance. So first, you can in the first module we do have the ticketing management. So by using the ticketing management tool, we can help in managing tickets in the system. Second is the automation. We will be discussing about automations, how automations can be performed in the Favio, and how using this automations you can reduce the work of your agents and increase the productivity and enhance the productivity of your organizations. Third, we will be talking about the reports and the analytics, how you can create customize your reports as per your requirement. So we do have various categorizations in which by using which you can create your desired reports in the Favio. Then we will be talking about the integrations. So in Favio, you can integrate it with various social media platforms like Facebook, WhatsApp, chat integrations, and also with using API and third-party applications. So in this webinar, we will be discussing about these integrations. Last but not the least, we will be talking about the ratings. So in Favio, we do have a feature like when a customer is satisfied, we can send them a rating module to them. So Favio not only provides you with a web platform but also with the mobile application platform. So with so that it is handy for you to handle the tickets in the system. So even in the mobile applications, we do have two various applications. One is specifically for the agents to handle and manage their tickets, which are being assigned to them or to their team, and also for the users. So with the client panel, client mobile applications, you can use it for your clients as well, for your customers as well. So even so that it is easier for them to raise a ticket and get easier platform to approach you. talking about the automations, in automations, Faveo offers a variety of automation options, including the workflow, the scripted responses. So scripted responses is also referred to as canned responses. Listeners, in today's video, we will be discussing about the auto assign and the auto approval modules as well, and many other features which you can use in Favio, which will enhance your productivity, your organization's productivity. So workflows are actually generally a rule used to perform then some automated actions on the ticket created by the clients or the users, and they are received in the support portal inbox. So some of the features which workflows can provide is ticket creation and assignment. So with workflows, what can we can perform some of the automations, like a client can raise a ticket in your system, and when with some predefined conditions we can apply the automations on them. Suppose for an example, if we can take it, we can, if any ticket is being generated with the source as web or with some other help topics like support query, then we can apply an automations, like we can assign it directly to the IT department or the support department, which will be looking under these tickets. Similarly, if we do have the tickets which are directly raised for the sales team or the sales department, we can create a predefined conditioned platform where we can create a workflow saying that if this email address belongs to this help topic or this support query or sales query, then it should get assigned to a specific department, that is the sales department. So with workflows, not only with ticket creation and assignment, we can also prioritize and categorize the workflows. With prioritizing, we can actually, what we can do is, like, suppose if there is a ticket which is raised by the customer, and that ticket needs to be automatically changed to the priority level as higher or lower, we can do with the help of the workflows. All we need to do is we just need to create a workflow with some predefined conditions, like suppose a health topic is related to some address or some of the other query, or the subject is related to a keyword called as emergency. So what can do is, if whenever a ticket is being generated in the system with the subject as having a word as emergency, we can create we can set the priority on that ticket to high level, so that within an organization that ticket can be taken into the priority. So by this way we can prioritize the ticketing with the help of the workflows. Talking about the categorization, we can even classify with the help of workflows in different categories. Also, standardize response and actions. Some with workflows are not restricted with a ticket creation, ticket assignment, changing the priority level, but we can even have a response added within it and some actions. Suppose if a ticket is being assigned, suppose if we want to have a workflow where any ticket which is being created in the support department needs to be assigned to the team lead of the support, so that the team lead can further assign it to his members as per the availability of the office teammates. So in this way we can create a workflow by adding a precondition like the department is equal to the support, and then the ticket should be assigned, and the actions that needs to be performed in this ticket is that it should be assigned to the team lead of the support. So task automations can also be done if there is some relation with conditions such as subject is equal to some of the query or hardware not working. We can even send a separate email responses with the help of the workflow. So here is an example of a workflow where I have created a scenario of assigning a ticket department. So in this way, I have created when a ticket satisfies these conditions. So over here, I have added a conditions like if the ticket source is equal to call, then what the actions needs to be performed is the action should be the department of the ticket should get changed to the sales department. Similarly, in workflows, we can have more than one conditions. Suppose if I need to add more conditions in workflows, I can just simply click on the plus add new rule, and I can add the new rule for these conditions. So even I can select the matches as any of the below or all of the below. So if I'm selecting matches as any of the below, so whatever the conditions which I have set in the workflow, if any one of the condition is being satisfied, then whatever the conditions that we have, actions which we have added in the below options, that actions will be performed. Suppose if we want to have a conditions like all these three conditions are satisfied, then only a ticket should be assigned to a sales department. In that case, we need to select the satisfaction of ticket as matches as all of the below. So this was all about the workflows. So next, coming up to the scripted responses. So scripted responses, or we can say it as a canned response, is actually a pre-designed template which your agents can use to respond to the customer query. So this will actually save much on the time of the agents, because sometimes what happens is like there are many tickets, there are many issues that are being raised by the customers having a same query. For example, hard disk not working, and if we know the reason behind it, the agents can create a canned response. So instead of writing every time mail, we can use the canned responses. We just need to copy paste it. So in the canned responses, as you can see in the below example, in the canned responses, while creating a canned response, you can customize the message which you want to send to your client. Also, with the canned responses, we do have a shortcodes. So shortcodes are you can copy this shortcodes within your mail content. So this shortcodes will fetch the actual data that is present in the Faveo. For example, if we are copying the shortcode of say department name, so whatever the department this ticket belongs to, the shortcode will actually copy the name of the particular department, which is the sales department or the support department. So in this way, we can also add the attachments as well. So while creating the canned response, it is not restricted over the text response in Faveo. In a Faveo, the canned responses, you can add the shortcode, you can add the links, you can add the images, the document file, etc. And if you, in case you want to share the scanned responses to your department members, you can definitely do that. We do have the option of creating and sharing the canned responses with the department members. Talking about the listeners, so as I discussed about the workflows, in workflows, what happens is like those workflows or those automated actions are performed when the ticket is being created in the system. So Favio is not only restricted with ticket creation automation, but also once the ticket is created, if there is any manual interference or manual changes done on the ticket, then we can use the listeners and we can even perform the automated actions over there as well. So listeners actually provide the role of listening for the actions on the existing ticket that are already present in the system, and when those conditions are satisfied, actions would be performed in it. So by using this, instead of repeating a particular action, you can actually use a listeners, which will save your time and effort to answering and handling the client queries. Over here, I have created an example of a listener where an agent changes the ticket priority. So over here, we have actually given the options of create if the actions is performed by either by the agent or the requester, and if we want that, okay, we want both or any of them, either the agent or the requester is performing the action, or certain things needs to be performed. So over here we can have an involve any of these events. So any of these events actually involves the actions that the agent or the requester will be performing. So over here, for an example, I have given that if the priorities change from any to emergency. So whenever in a ticket, when an agent is performing an action on the ticket by changing the priority from any to emergency, at that time, this listener will get triggered. And also, not only with this, it will also look into the conditions of the ticket, which we have actually described below. So in when ticket satisfy this condition in this column, when we add the conditions like department is equal to support, and the another rule which I have added over here is source is equal to Facebook, then the perform the action that department should be the sales department. So in this example, what the actual agent is doing, agent is actually changing the ticket priority from any to emergency, and the ticket which he is changing the priority has the department either as sales, and also either the source would be the Facebook. If any of one of these conditions is been satisfied, then this listener will get activated and the action would be performed, and automatically the department of the ticket would be changed to the sales. Similarly, not only for agents, we can even apply or add a rule of actions performed by the requester, and in similar way we can add conditions and we can perform actions. So under performing this action, we are also not restricted with one only action. We can add more than one actions which needs to be performed on the ticket. For example, if I can even add a rule that, okay, if the priority is changed to emergency, I want the status of the ticket to be open, or it should be awaiting until, for example. So I can even modify this listeners for the task or the changes that he is doing on the requester panel, or either the agent or the requester. So in this way you can customize the listeners module in Faveo. So next, talking about the auto assign and the auto approve module. In this auto assignment module, it helps to assign tickets to the agent based on the ticket settings made under the auto assignment feature. So in auto assigning feature, we can actually assign the tickets in round robin schedule, which will help you to assign tickets to the agent on the basis of the round robin. So looking into this module, we can see that we do have different conditions for auto assigning or auto approving the ticket. So talking about the first option, it is enable. Either we want to enable this whole module settings or not. So we can select it as yes or no. The second option is about assigning tickets only to the agents who are logged in the system. So this feature helps you to helps you and also the agents that are present in your system. The ticket would get assigned to them, to a particular department to which the agent belongs. For example, a ticket is being raised by the support department, and in case we are selecting the department as support, so whoever the agents are who are logged in with the support department, who are logged in with the support department would be able to join, would be able to assign the tickets. The ticket would get assigned to them. Talking about the assigned tickets even when the agent is not accepting the ticket. So in Faveo we do have a rule where the agent can reject auto assigning for his account. But even if we are selecting it as yes, even if the agent has set the condition as no, still the ticket would be assigned to that particular agent. So another option is of assigning tickets only when the agent's type matches the ticket type. So while creating a ticket, suppose a customer has added a ticket type as helpdesk or help query. So if that help query or that incident as a ticket type is matching with the agent's ticket type, then it would get assigned to the particular agent. For an example, a ticket has been raised in the Faveo or in your support portal, and the ticket type of that is incident. So whichever agent's ticket type is matching with the ticket type as incident, then the ticket will get assigned to that particular agent. So talking about the next option, allow department manager to auto approve for department members. In case we have assigned any auto approval or approval workflow over the tickets, and for some reason department members are not approving those tickets, so this feature will allow the department manager to take action on behalf of department members to approve the tickets on their behalf. So if it is enabled as is, the department manager would be able to approve the tickets on behalf of his department member. So same if allow team lead to auto approve for the team members. So as per the same functionality as the department manager, team lead can perform the same actions as well for his team. So assign tickets only when agent's location matches ticket location. So a ticket is been created for an example, and ticket is created in your system and the location is, for example, Singapore. And agents whose location matches with the Singapore, the ticket will automatically get assigned to that agent, so that it helps and enhances the ticketing solving and resolving criteria. So department for which auto assign should be approved. So we can also add this role either to specific departments. If we click on the specific department, we would have the list of the departments on which this auto assign or auto approve should work, or else we can select the option as on. So maximum number of tickets that can be assigned to agent, we can even add the rules over here. So integration with API. So Faveo, this feature in Helpdesk helps you to integrate API integrations with other Faveo platforms, not only based on Faveo, but with other third-party applications as well. So you can integrate Faveo with both internal and external APIs. So in this module, you just need to enable the API settings. If you want the API key to be mandatory while accessing a third-party application, you can set it as enable, or either you can disable it. So even if you want that API key is mandatory, and even Faveo can generate a temporary API key for you, which can be used only when you are accessing the third-party applications. So not only with the third-party applications, we do have integrations with other platforms like the Facebook, the WhatsApp, the Instagram, mailing features, and etc. So all they can do is either they can raise the ticket, or either they just need to enter your site, and then those messages would be generated as a ticket in the system. So your Facebook messages would be getting converted to the ticket in the Faveo. Next topic, talking about the WhatsApp features. If we are integrating with the WhatsApp messages can be converted to the tickets. So agents and the clients are not only restricted using the web portal or the mobile application. Your client can even approach you on the WhatsApp. They just need to enter the message or enter their query on the WhatsApp number, and then the agents will be responding to them. Whatever the responses which the agents are giving on the Faveo web portal, those messages would be getting converted to the WhatsApp chat to the clients. So it would be easier for the clients and also for the agents to have a one-to-one interaction with each other. So similarly, we can even integrate with the Instagram. With the Instagram, the clients can raise the ticket by sending messages on the Instagram chat. So those Instagram chats would be getting generated as a ticket in the system, and once the ticket is generated in the system, the agents can respond to those tickets. So another feature is about mailing. The emails can be converted to the tickets. Suppose for this, any organization has a common email in which the client would be approaching to them. So those emails can be configured in the Faveo, and once it is configured in the Faveo, whenever a client is sending the mail to that particular email address, that email will be fetched as a ticket in the system, and whenever an agent is replying on those ticket, it would be sent to the users as a email notification over here. So in this way, you can have not only a web portal of Faveo is required, you can even respond to your users using the email features. So we do have integration with other platforms like the Twitter. The tweets that are being generated, it can be created as a ticket in the system. Whatever the tweets your clients or support agents are adding over there, it can be converted into tickets. Similarly, clients can also approach you with the help of the chat. So using chat, whatever the messages they are sending on the chat, that can also be fetched as a ticket in the system. All you need to do is integrate it with the Faveo using various API options that are available. Similarly, telephone calls can also be converted to the tickets. The call, the voice messages, the missed calls that has been done by your customers, and in case it is missed or in case any voicemail is being sent by your customers to your agents, so those can be fetched as a ticket, and in the ticket you can have all the call recordings of them. With various integrations, Faveo also offers an easier SEO way. So we don't have to create a account necessarily create an account in the R web portal. You can even use the social logins to use the login credentials of your social accounts with the Faveo. So with Facebook, with Google, with LinkedIn, with GitHub, what you can do is you can just when these are integrated with Faveo, you just need to enter your social accounts login details, and those login details, using those login details, you would be able to access the Faveo system. Performance. By this, what will happen is like whatever the tickets which are currently not being used or either closed or either needs to be sent to a trash, so those tickets can be archived in your system, and archive tickets can be sent to a different server, which will help you in enhancing and managing the storage in your Faveo server. So bulk user import. There are many organizations where the where the users are present around lakhs, in number of lakhs. So instead of importing and creating account of every user in Faveo, you can import the users in Faveo. So using the user import feature that is available. Also about the asset import, with asset import, whatever the features or whatever the assets that are present within your organization, that can be imported in the Faveo using the asset import options. So multiple ticket creations in Faveo, you can also create multiple tickets in the system. And using multiple ticket, all you need to do is you just need to upload a CSV file over here, having the client's detail, the email address of the clients, and with using those email address, you can create multiple tickets if the subject and the if the description, and if the purpose of the tickets are the same. So with this, you can create the multiple tickets in Faveo.